Yesterday, we had a hearing in the full Committee on Homeland Security about what the department is doing to try and help our local and state election apparatus to protect itself from a cyber attack. And the attack was obviously the attack that our intelligence community has told us that President Putin and the Russian government had aspired to do and did indeed do against our country. And so I'm sitting here and I'm saying we're trying to reach out to our local and state election commissioners or secretaries of state saying, we're here to help you prevent against this attack. We're the Department of Homeland Security, and we have grants to do this. So how could you possibly expect them to take it seriously if, Ms. Correa, if the Chief Procurement Officer for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and Mr. Zagardi, as the Chief Information Officer, sit here in a public committee the very next day, and are saying, well, we can't tell you this happened. How can that be taken seriously? What do you say? Would you have that same comment to all our election commissioners and secretaries of states and say, you know, we can't tell you that that's happening. We're not going to publicly admit that. Ms. Correa. No, Ms. Correa.
Okay. Sir, what I'm here to do is try to identify how we can safeguard the procurement process to ensure that there are no bad actors out there and that we address any risk issue, any risks or vulnerability.
You're not prepared to say who did it?
No, sir, I'm not.
Well, you know, I sat here through the last Congress with many of my colleagues saying, boy, we can't go get these radical extremists unless we call them by name. But you're not calling them by name. The people that gave a hostile attack at our country's democracy. It's the same thing I heard all through the last Congress. It's just beyond me